Good morning, peeps. It's Marianne Ames here with you, and I wanted to take the moment to share what I talked about on our pay period kickoff call last week. It gives an opportunity to examine where you're at and define your purpose, and also to look at how to set goals, how to set yourself up and move forward, breaking into small pieces. So I'm going to read what I talked about, and I'd love for you to watch this and answer the questions. So first, I'm going to read the quote. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. And that's from Marianne Williamson, and she's an amazing spiritual leader, and she has amazing quotes, so I would suggest looking her up. Okay, so the first thing is to not let fear or anxiety of the unknown get in the way of making progress, of moving forward. Kind of think of fight or flight. Some of us, we fight, we move forward, we keep going. Some of us, flight, or we're stuck, or we freeze, or we actually start taking steps back because we're fearful of what we can do and also how to get there. The future's always going to be unknown. The leader that you are, that I know that you are, is always moving forward. You're willing to accept that the future's unknown, and you're going to define the future in your own way. And that's your vision and your purpose. You're also willing to be adaptable when it isn't exactly as you imagined. And I think adaptability is key. I don't exaggerate when I talk about that. I define and redefine my goals. Sometimes it's hourly. More importantly, though, I define and redefine my goals throughout the day based upon where I'm at, what's happening, and I try to remain adaptable and open and flexible to what is brought into my life because I feel like everything happens for a reason. So right now, take the time and write this down and imagine what's the best possible future that you can imagine. And I challenge you to not let fear stand in the way and actually write down what is the best possible future that you can imagine. Sky's the limit. Don't shrink. Don't hide your light. And next, how can Advocare get you to that future? How can Advocare get you to that goals? So it might seem huge and big. Oh my gosh, how do I get there? We'll talk about that. So now let's break down this big vision that you have into small goals and small steps, actionable steps. So most great leaders are really big thinkers, which is a good thing. But sometimes we get stuck in the middle of how do I reach this big, huge thing that we have? So let's break down your vision of what it means to reach your full potential. Let's break it down into small pieces so that you can then move forward. So what can you do right now at this moment, no matter how small you might seem it to be, to get started? So write this down. What's the first step I can take to reach this goal? Well, you are an advisor with Advocare. That's the first thing that you've done. Okay, check it off your list, because I love to check things off. So check off your list. Next is what's the next step? So map out your road to success. Last week I posted a roadmap of success, and along that is determination and perseverance, and there's some sad moments, so you're kind of up and down on your crown, but you have to kind of get to those places to rise up to the next level. So if you feel stuck even writing down your vision or your purpose, come and talk to a leader, because we can help you figure out what you think your purpose is. I know the vision boards were a really great tool for some people to be able to actually visually see what their goals were. So write down the first step and let's check that off. Write down the second step and we'll get there.
Mommy?
Hold on, sister. So now I think what's important is to enjoy every part of your day. Go outside, look at the sun. Go outside and look at the flowers. Look at your child's face. Celebrate that you have eaten breakfast, whereas in other days maybe you hadn't.
We eat breakfast too, Mom.
Yes, you eat breakfast as well. Eloise is celebrating that she's eaten breakfast. Celebrate the smile on your child's face. What beauty that is. We can't always be in Bliss City, but look for those...
Papa sit up. Papa sit up.
Okay, shh, Mama's talking.
Papa sit up.
So be looking for those bright moments that happen
Mama,
all the time, but we oftentimes fail.
Mama, waddle.
In a moment. We oftentimes fail to see them. Celebrate what you have achieved in this moment.
Mama.
Make a point of seeing good in every day, and this will change and shift your life. Next up is don't give up. 20 no's for one yes. 30 no's for one yes. Most often, when we get those no's, we take it personally and we feel full of despair or where am I going to go? Hopelessness. We are our own biggest barriers to our success. Oftentimes, it's our own fear that stands in the way of us moving forward. So one of my favorite quotes is, everything looks like failure in the middle. And it can be true. Oh my gosh, how am I doing? How am I going to get to this next level? It takes persistence and dedication to reach your future potential, to get through that middle area. Be consistent and intentional in what you do. Follow up. Be sincere. Get out of your comfort zone. Face your fear. And then have some patience. The waiting will absolutely be worth it.
Mama, water, please.
Yes, have my water. I will take waiting over settling any day. And, you know, when I always think about the Lorax, he's planting all these trees, but yet he can't see what the future of what these tiny little seeds can turn into. And that's what you're doing. So don't give up.
Mama, water, please.
When I'm done. So write down this question. Considering the barriers to your success, and ask, what is it within inside you or an external barrier that's keeping you from achieving your potential? What pivotal moment or what small, consistent steps will it take to keep you from, to break through those barriers or those fears? No. So now who can help you with that? We are powerful beyond our imagination. Our potential is unbounded. The Wilsons, myself, Mike and Janelle, they're not superhumans. We're all humans. We all have a light inside us. We all have a gift that we were meant to share. It's just discovering that potential and not hiding from it, not being fearful of what you can become. All human beings are born with a gift. So now, what is the potential that you have to achieve? What's stopping you? What's holding you back? Why is this not your time? Why not you? Remember the gifts that you were born with. When you stop to remember what you have, instead of worrying about what you don't have or may not be getting, this will shift your perspective for the better and allow you to tap into your potential. And next, know who you are and learn to honor yourself. We can all fake it from time to time as we're trying to learn and grow and stretch. And that can be a good thing. Ooh, water is spilling. But don't compromise your personal values and strive to be your best self. Your better self, Strive to be your better self. So when you change your life, okay, sweetie, it's about picking a destination and taking one step at a time to get there. If you try to take shortcuts, you can end up having a long journey and not know quite where you're going.
Me? Me?
Sure, Eloise.
Me?
Shh. Okay, yes, quiet. Sorry. Doing the best I can to multitask. So, most important, break down those goals. Ask yourself, what's keeping you from achieving those goals? Utilize and reach out to your leaders. And create your vision board. That, I think, will really help. Yes,
I'm on my head.
It's your head. That will help you to cement what your vision and what your purpose is.
What?
And then you can check in every day in the morning time.
What?
Have a great day, peeps. Love you.